There's something quietly happening in your life that you probably never agreed to. It's influencing what you buy, what you avoid, what you save, and what you regret. And the worst part, you don't feel it happening. Your brain is making financial decisions before you even realize a decision is being made. That's not a metaphor. That's neuroscience. And once you see how it works, you'll start recognizing the sabotage everywhere. Let's start with a simple moment. You open your bank app, you glance at the number, and instantly, without doing any math, you feel something. Tension, relief, anxiety, guilt, pressure. That emotional reaction comes before any logical thought. Why? Because your brain doesn't process money as numbers first. It processes money as threat, safety, and control. And that's where the sabotage begins. Your brain evolved to keep you alive, not financially stable. For most of human history, resources were immediate and fragile, so your brain learned one rule above all others: secure comfort now. Worry about later, later. That wiring never updated. So when money enters your life, your brain doesn't ask, what's the smartest long-term decision? It asks, what reduces discomfort right now? That's why stress spending exists. That's why relief shopping exists. That's why I deserve this feels logical in the moment and reckless later. But let's slow down because this gets deeper. Your brain runs on dopamine, not discipline, and dopamine doesn't care about savings goals or future plans. It cares about anticipation. Studies from Stanford show dopamine spikes before a reward, not after, meaning the pleasure comes from thinking about spending, not the thing itself. This is why people buy things they don't even want. The reward already happened before checkout. After that, the brain is done. And then comes the regret. But now here's where the sabotage becomes invisible. Once regret appears, your brain does something clever. It avoids the discomfort. You don't want to look at your account. You don't want to review spending. You don't want to feel bad again. So you avoid. And avoidance feels good, briefly. Behavioral psychology shows avoidance reduces anxiety in the short term, which reinforces the behavior. Your brain learns, when money feels bad, don't look. That's how small problems quietly grow into big ones. But we're not finished. There's another layer most people never connect to money at all: fatigue. By the end of the day, your brain is depleted. Decision-making power is low. Self-control is exhausted. Research from the University of Minnesota shows mentally tired people default to the easiest option available, not the smartest one. Convenience beats planning. Impulse beats intention. Relief beats responsibility. That's not weakness, that's biology. And companies design their systems around this. Late-night sales, one-click checkout, endless scrolling. Your tired brain isn't choosing, it's surrendering. Now let's go deeper still. Some of the strongest money sabotage comes from childhood patterns. By age 7, according to the University of Cambridge, children already form emotional money habits. Not budgeting, not investing, but beliefs like money disappears, money causes stress, money isn't safe, money never lasts. If you grew up around financial tension, instability, or scarcity, your adult brain carries that memory forward. So even when you earn more, save more, or do better, your nervous system still acts like danger is coming. Your account grows, your anxiety doesn't. And that leads to the final sabotage mechanism, the most powerful one of all: identity. If deep down you see yourself as someone who struggles with money, your behavior will always align with that identity. Identity beats knowledge. Identity beats goals. Identity beats willpower. You don't sabotage your money because you don't know better. You sabotage it because your brain is protecting an old version of you, a version built around survival, not stability. But here's the shift. The moment you see the system, it loses power. You stop saying, "What's wrong with me?" and start asking, "What pattern is playing right now?" That awareness breaks autopilot because your brain can't sabotage what you're consciously watching. And that's where control begins.